Hi there everyone, welcome to Debbie Reads. Hope every one of you is doing really well. So for today's pick a card, we are doing how do men view you versus how do women view you. Keep in mind this is a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. In front of you, you guys have two piles to choose from. Pile number 1 and pile number 2 as you can see it on the screen. Choose the pile that you feel most intuitively drawn to. You might also feel attracted to more than one pile. The specific timestamps are there in the descriptions as well as the comments below. If any of you are interested in personal bookings or consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. And if any of you are interested in channeled messages from your spirit teams and your spirit guides, you guys can follow me on Instagram. The link is below. And let's get started. Hi there, my pal ones. This is going to be our reading. We are going to be looking at how do men view you versus how do women view you. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if any of you are interested in personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. And if you guys are interested in channeled messages from your spirit teams and spirit guides, you guys can follow me on Instagram. First, we are going to be looking at how do men view you. That is going to be on left-hand side. Then we are going to be moving on to how do women view you, okay? Pile ones. How do men view my pile ones? We have the 8 of Cups. How do men view? How do men view my pile ones? We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Star. All right. How do women view my pile ones? We have the 4 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Swords. And we have the 9 of Swords. All right. Pile number 1, when I speak about the general energies as to how you are perceived, I think both men and women kind of view you to be a little bit similar, especially if you guys are extremely introverted, or if you're not introverted, I'm almost getting this energy of someone being very closed off, someone being very reserved, someone who protects their energy a lot. So I kind of see you to be someone who is very secluded from the society, from the community. Maybe you don't talk too much. Maybe you are not interested to give your energy to people. For some of you, I'm getting you might have really a small group of friends, really small circle. There is something about your energy where you are appearing to be very private. When it comes to how men view you, men definitely find you extremely beautiful, extremely physically attractive, is what I can see from the Star. You definitely grabs people attention, even if you don't want to, is how men actually look at you. There is this energy about you, my pile number 1, where your aura is very loud. Like, there are some people, right, who have a really private life, but even though they try to hide themselves, they are almost always noticed in a lot of places. So I am almost getting that energy of a popular loner here, where a lot of men are definitely interested in you. They want to get to know you more. They want to be more closer to you. But also at the same time, you almost give this energy of someone who is not very approachable, okay? Some men also view you to be someone who might not be interested in relationships or romantic connections. Or if you have this habit of almost leaving situations way too fast, you appear to be someone who has really high standards. And men kind of get really anxious, get really tensed as to how to approach you. There is almost this energy of you where men find you really hard to impress, okay? Men definitely want to give you a lot of attention. I am getting this energy of a lot of men around you have a secret crush. They definitely admire you, they definitely like you, but almost you appear to be someone so cold, so reserved, and so private that they don't really know how to approach you. On the other hand, if I speak about how women view you, I feel like a lot of women are extremely obsessed with you. For with the Four of Pentacles is what I am getting. Like, some women might copy your style, might copy your aesthetic, might be interested in things that you love doing. I'm almost getting this energy of, for example, if you love cooking and you post a lot of videos for new recipes or something like that, I almost kind of see, even if it is like a very common hobby that a lot of people pursue or a lot of people post, but it is something about you where you make things look really nice. There is this kind of influencing energy is what I am getting. So women do get influenced by you a lot. Women also view you to be someone who is really smart, okay? Something about your thoughts, something about the way you express yourself, okay? Maybe things that you are into, it comes off as to be someone who is very well read or someone who has a lot of information. Too many swords here is giving me that energy of someone who is witty, someone who has really strong opinions about a certain something. So you come off as someone who is very intelligent, is what I feel, okay? And I feel like a lot of women don't really understand your point of view and how you express. Like, for example, if you are someone who is interested in tarot, for example, or any kind of occult sciences. Now, this is a very unique quality, unique hobby for which not a lot of people do really understand the depth of it, right? And for example, if you know a lot of things about it, you speak about the law of attraction, law of assumption, and all those kind of mystical things. So women kind of find you really intimidating. They are really scared. For some of you, I'm getting the strong energy of competition, jealousy, envy also. Like, if you were to make an appearance into a room, I think a lot of women would really be stressed about your presence. They almost feel like they can't really match your energy or they can't really match your standard, is what I am getting. You also appear to be someone where a lot of women do feel competitive with you, because there is something about your physical appearance is what I am picking up on. A lot of men have their eyes on you. So, there are certain women who are like, oh my god, she can steal my man, or my man might be more interested in her. So they kind of try to keep you in the shadows, not give you that attention. And almost kind of I'm getting this energy of being freaked out by your appearance. A lot of women do try to downplay how you appear, because I am getting the strong energy of intimidation, being a threat, all right? Then we have the Ace of Swords. How do men view my pile number one? And we have the High Priestess. With the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess, to men, you definitely appear to be someone who has really high standards for themselves. And there is something about you where you are vocal about what you need. I'm also getting this energy of you might have this habit of concealing a lot of things about you. But you don't come off as someone who hides themselves because they don't know themselves. It is more of like that silence presence, holding that energy of silent power is what I am getting. You are definitely coming across as someone who is very intelligent. Also, I think we saw that with how do women view you as well, with so many swords over here. So definitely something about your opinion, your thoughts, and the way you express yourself. Men kind of see you in that same light. Men also find you to be someone who has a very strong cut-off game. You don't entertain connections that easily, is what men find about you, okay? How do women view my pile number ones? We have the Page of Pentacles. And we have the King of Wands. Yes, whatever knowledge, whatever information that you have, or however you express yourself, that might be really blunt, but a lot of women do try to downplay your achievements, do try to humble you, is what I feel. With the King of Wands, I feel like they see you as someone who is very ambitious, someone who is very goal oriented, very focused on themselves. But also with the Page of Pentacles, like, they do try to put you in the shadows. They don't give you the due credit that you deserve. It's because they are threatened by it. It's because they are scared of you, my pile number one, is what I feel. So for example, if in a common group of friends and everyone is like a female, and there was someone to come up and just tell, oh my god, pile number one is so pretty, pile number one looks so beautiful, and maybe that similar friend group and someone from there would be like, oh no, she's not that good looking, trust me, she has probably a crooked nose, or maybe she has a lot of pimples, okay, or maybe she has this that, kind of trying to really downplay. So I'm almost getting the strong energy of jealousy, a little bit of envy, where women are not ready to hear compliments about you. Like they feel threatened about it. They feel this energy of insecurity. I don't know why is my camera constantly moving. I'm trying to... it is just self-adjusting. I hope you can see the cards. I'm really sorry for the disruption. Anything else? How do men view my pile number one? Then we have the Seven of Wands. And we have the Six of Cups. You definitely block potential suitors to come towards you, is what men find about you. You might also have a difficult time in accepting appreciation. You are not good with compliments. Physical gestures, like if someone was to hug you or someone was to greet you, I'm almost getting this energy of someone who might have intimacy issues. That is how men view you. Like your love language may not be physical touch, is how men are viewing you. Now that may not be the reality, okay, this is just people's perception about you, but that is how men are seeing you, my pal number one. I feel like if you have ever been on dates, or if you did interact with someone who wanted to do certain kind gestures for you, you are almost this person who would refuse and almost be like, you know what, it's okay, I'll do that myself, and almost keeping yourself in that hard cover, keeping yourself in that hard shelf, not asking for help, is how men view you. All right, what else with women? How are women viewing you? Then we have the Six of Swords. And we have the Eight of Cups. Interesting how the Eight of Cups appeared in both the places. And we have the Seven of Cups here. I feel like if you guys have recently cut off a particular female friend of yours, or maybe you had this really large friends group. So I feel like a lot of females view you as someone who is ready to walk away, is ready to walk away from every situation, every place, everything that doesn't really satisfy them to their higher purpose, to their higher good. Like women view you as to be someone who is not confused about their decision. Like you appear to be someone who is extremely practical, and that can be taken off as someone who might be a little rude, might be a little arrogant. Like for example, if someone was to make fun of you, and all these jokes and everything is fine as long as it doesn't really hurt your sentiments. But I almost feel this energy of if you have recently walked away from someone because of your self-respect, because you value yourself, so I'm almost getting this energy of them portraying you to be someone who might have a lot of anger issues, who might be very reactive, who might be really sensitive. But all in all, I feel with the Nine of Swords energy also, you stress them out. You stress them out because you want them to think more practically, to think more logically like you do. And I think a lot of females around you kind of feel extremely pressurized to keep up with your standards, to keep up with your needs. And so kind of they think that you isolate yourself because that is not met. Okay. So that was the message, my pile number one. I'm getting repeating cards again, so I think that was all the spirit teams had for you guys. Hope you guys have resonated. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment on my channel. If any of you is interested in personal consultations or bookings, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. And if you guys are interested in channeled messages from your spirit teams and spirit guides, you guys can follow me on Instagram. The link is below. Bye, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi there, my pal number twos. We are going to be looking at how do men view you versus how do women view you. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. First, we are going to be looking at how do men view you here, and then how do women view you, okay? For my pile chose, spirit team, spirit guide, angels, please connect with me. How do men view my pile number chose? We have the Queen of Swords. How do men view my pile number chose? We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Pentacles here. How do women view them? We have the Sun. We have the Judgment. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. Pile number two, for how do men view you with the Queen of Swords, I feel like men are viewing you to be someone who is very independent, someone who is very disciplined, someone who is very strict. Some of you guys can have really harsh way of communicating, or maybe you are extremely straightforward as to how you express yourself. Men do view you to be someone who is extremely practical, okay? And I almost feel like you appear to be very different when it comes to treating men versus when it comes to treating women, because with the Sun card I feel like women do love your presence. Some of you guys could have strong Leo placements in your chart, but you almost give this really friendly vibes to a lot of women. You might have a lot of fans and followers also, like a lot of young women do look up to you, or if it's not young women, I feel like women in general do look up to you, right? And you almost have this energy of a social butterfly where a lot of women want to be associated with you, they want to talk to you, they want to get to know you, they love contacting you, all right? There is also something about your energy where you appear to be someone with a very clear mind, and this is both for men and women. There is something about clarity coming out very strong. Maybe you are able to express yourself really clearly. Like, you don't give me that energy of someone who is confused or someone who is lost. I almost get this energy of men and women whenever they come to you. Some of you guys could be mentors, some of you guys could be healers, some type of counselors, where you have this ability to give practical solutions to problems. So definitely men and women both view you as to be someone who is a problem solver, okay? You also come off as someone who is very grounded, very stable, someone who is very mature. I'm getting this energy of a lot of you don't entertain male connections a lot, and as a result of which a lot of men do view you to be someone who is very restrictive, someone who is protective, someone who guards themselves way too hard, someone who has that tough exterior and they don't really want others to get near them. So for example, if you are not interested in dating at all, or if you're not interested in experimenting with your love life, so men kind of feel that you almost give this energy of being way too workaholic, way too practical. Some of you guys could be entrepreneurs choosing this, or maybe you guys have a really strong workload where you don't have much time to entertain connections, or maybe in your love life is what I feel. You are also coming off to be someone who is very disciplined, someone who has a strong routine. Some of you, I'm getting, can be into fitness, and if you guys are very strict about your diet, or maybe you guys have very strong standards for yourself, and men also are kind of really intimidated by your presence. Men feel that you don't need a lot of people around you, okay? Like, you come off to be someone who doesn't need a helping hand. You are appearing to be someone who is very self-sufficient, is what men feel about you. Clarify the Judgment, please. We have the Five of Cups here, and then we have the Six of Cups over here. With how women view you, I feel like you are a good judge of character. My pile number two is, okay? For example, if someone has done something wrong to you and you did catch that person red-handed, you did want them to admit their fault, or maybe there is something about you where you have this discerning quality about you, okay? Like, you don't allow everyone to be your friend, you don't allow every person to know you that really well. So I'm almost getting this energy of women know that you only allow quality people to come near you, okay? They see you in a very high light, to be very honest. They put you in a pedestal. Women love you. I feel women around you, they love you, they feel you are a girl's girl. There is also something about you where you appear to be someone who is very supportive, who is very caring. So if, for example, you did help certain women around you with some kind of advice, counseling, this can be your friend, this can be your sister, this can be any female figure that is around you. So women also see you as to be someone who is very empathetic, who is very understanding. So I almost get this energy of a selective empathy here, where you are extremely ruthless when it comes to men, but when it comes to women, you're like, where are my girls? I love them so much. So really contradicting energy is what I am picking up on. What else? How are men viewing my pile number twos? We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Tower. I almost get this energy of men are really surprised, really shocked to see you. Like, even though you don't appear to be someone who is very practical, very career oriented, all about their money and finances, but I feel like a lot of men do have this habit of judging you from a surface level. Like, in the first instant, I feel like they would be attracted to your looks, they would be attracted to your style, especially if you have a very sensual way of dressing, all right? Or you give off this vibe of someone who is sexy, is what I am getting, the energy, all right? And when men actually approach you and they start talking to you, they don't really understand that you might be so intense or you might have so much depth, all right? And I almost get this energy of a lot of men feel really intimidated by your presence, by your knowledge. Like, they feel like they really can't match your energy, they can't really match your standards or whatever you have been into. They don't really know how to navigate you, is what I am getting. You appear to be someone who is very confusing, someone who is almost very unpredictable. Some of you guys can have strong Scorpio placements in your chart, is what I'm feeling. But definitely this energy of mystery. Like, I feel like a lot of men do try to underestimate you, but only when they get to know about how much knowledge you have or how smart you are, or maybe there is something about your finances, because we saw a lot of pentacle cards appearing over here. I don't know why every time I channel message, there is one group that gives me this energy of someone who is extremely rich, someone who is extremely financially abundant. I don't know if you guys comment, I don't know if you guys watch it, but since that message appear over again and again, I don't know, I kind of may have attracted a lot of rich people on my channel that I'm not aware of at all. But definitely, again, my pile number two is you have a lot of money, is what men feel about you, but only after you actually start explaining what you do, what your job is, what your finances are. All right, so I'm getting a strong finance entrepreneurial energy from this pile again. Someone who is really well off, doing really well in their career, achieving heights, having a lot of name, fame, recognition, respect in the society. So I can see men do put you on a pedestal. I'm also getting this energy of a lot of men do compare their achievements with you. Men are competitive. Men feel like they have to almost something about lying about their job or almost trying to impress you with some kind of materialistic things that they have or kind of a career that they have that they don't really have in reality, because they feel like you, my pile number two, would really judge them. How do women feel about my pile number twos? Then we have the Ace of Swords. Okay. And then we have the King of Swords. Interesting how the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords kind of came here. So a lot of women also find you a little bit intimidating, a little bit scary, okay? Someone who can take independent decisions. So whatever men feel about you, I feel like there are a really selective few women who get this side of yours, especially if you have a strong cutoff game or you don't entertain things that don't align with your value, that don't align with your standards. I almost get this energy of a lot of women know that you are practical, you are logical, you are not scared to say what needs to be said. Your speech is also coming out very strongly. Like, there is some of you guys can have really strong vocabulary, or maybe the way you cuss, or maybe the way you express yourself when you get angry. So, a very sharp tongue, a very sharp speech is what I'm getting. Someone who is very straightforward, and women also kind of feel that you don't hold yourself back from saying things that needs to be said. Like, you come off as someone who is a truth teller, someone who is on the face, but also at the same time you have this nurturing side of yours also, where I think you are very smart about whom you give your energy to. So we have this contrasting energies, but all in all, why do I get like pile number 2, you guys might be a little bit of men hater. Probably you're not interested in men that much, and almost kind of that energy is reflected so strongly that men do understand you are not interested in them, is how men feel about you. What else? Then we have the 7 of Cups here. We have the 3 of Cups. I feel like men do view you as someone who might have a lot of options when it comes to your dating life, when it comes to romance, when it comes to romantic connection. And if you have this habit of almost friend zoning men around you, you don't allow them to get close. I feel like a lot of men do want your attention. They want to put that efforts. They want to do almost everything so that they can win you over. So I'm almost getting this energy of you have a lot of choice. My pile number 2, when it comes to dating. And you friend zone men is why they are so frustrated, is why they can't really feel that they can approach you. You are also appearing to be someone who is very friendly. Like with men, I feel like you would just have surface level connections, you would just talk to them. But however, you are not interested to deepen the bond, to strengthen the connection, is what they feel. Some of you guys could belong to LGBT community also, if you're watching this. Why did I say that? I don't know why did I say that, but yeah, that was the reading. That was the message for my pile number 2s. Hope you guys have resonated. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, and comment down your thoughts and feelings. If you guys are interested in personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. And if any of you guys are interested in channeled messages from your spirit teams and spirit guides, you guys can follow me on Instagram. The link is below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.